let's put things in context. It's illegal to use a legal name. Pete Headset, legal name fraud felon, just like you, legal name fraud felon. You could be the nicest person. It's illegal to use a legal name. You can't comprehend that? That means, or you resist, or you go blank, or you say you don't know what that is, or you don't care and you want to eat meat. That's the parasite scratching at the inside of your skull. Where are you at? You okay with going to hell? You'd have to be a fucking retarded demon to be okay with going to hell, dude. I mean, I understand you got comfortable in hell and you started painting the walls. You know, you're cataloging all the women you fucked or all the dudes you fucked or all the houses you've lived in that you call yours. That's another thing. When someone says, that's my house, what do you mean it's your house? Isn't it home where the heart is? You don't have a fucking heart. You're a legal name fraud felon. Are you? I know you are, but are you? You can change your mind this one last time, permanently, or stay. So you got 7 seconds to make up your mind when I tell you, face to face, when I tell you, you got 7 seconds, dude. That's more than enough time. Some of y'all will answer before the 7 seconds, because it'll be like, 7 seconds will go. Before I even start the timer, you'll be like, no, send me to hell. Either because you don't believe that I could do that for you, or you could do it for yourself, or that you're already on your way there. The more comfortable you are in this world, the more you're going to hell. You love hell. You don't even see the difference. I tell you it's illegal to use a legal name. You don't even blink. The doctors, the lawyers, and the fucking judges, they're the most schizophrenic, psychopathic retards of all, and they're the ones that are like the ones in pretend control. Their pretend control is taking advantage of children. Not just stealing candy from a baby, stealing breath from a fucking infant called birth certificate, premeditated murder, necromancy. You're doing that. When you bent over and got pile drived up your pussy and ass all night long and jizzed on 4 times and a baby ended up popping out 9 months later, do you think that was a holy and sacred event where you did dragon dance with the other demon? Because you were legal name fraud demon doing dragon dance with the other demon all night long, sweaty dragon dance, right? Why do you think these faggot demons from the tribe of Dan loved dancing so much? Why do you think they're called dancers? You get it? Dancers, Dan, tribe of Dan. It's in the Bible. I'm giving you like the best clues too. So you only have to type in like a few little things like BCCRSS or like tribe of Dan and the dancing and everything. And what is the dancing? And remember Moses went up the mountain and he looked down and they were all, he got the 10 Commandments. He said, we got this good to go. We're good to go. And he's all happy and they're going to be so happy. And he comes down and they're all partying and fucking kids with the golden Kaffir bonds. The golden calf? It's called the Kaffir bonds, dude. They're literally, you're worth your weight in gold. So they're like, fuck, we can just kill them all, dude. We'll be so rich. It's really that grotesque. Like it's childish, infantile greed and physical lust for comfort. You know, getting your dick sucked and your feet rubbed at the same time would be like the ultimate comfort. Eating a steak at the same time. I mean, I could take it even further where it's even more, extravagant, luxurious. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, what's your fantasy type shit? You can have it. But that would be a distraction from the seriousness of the predicament that you're in, where you're trapped in a meat suit that's owned by another, and your brain only thinks about what it is trained to do and not what is the right thing to do. So when the cops realize how badly they've been played, you're not against me, you're against your daddy, the one who sent you to me. Who sent you to me? Why didn't they fucking do it? Why don't they talk to me? Why are they saying they're busy? They're too busy. Well, then why they're too busy? Then why they even looking at me in the first place? See, the funny thing is, I've been telling everybody 5 years plus about this. It's been going on for 15 years, but I've been telling everybody for 5 years. This needs to go on the fucking TV. You need to publicly tell people. And they're like, nah, they're not telling anybody. They don't want to. They're going to try to keep killing. They don't want to say They've been hiding their killings. They've been sweeping it all under the rug. They think that no one would fucking find it. I'm like, look down on your feet. There's like people under the rug, dude. The floor is moving. They're like, all it takes is one person to peek you back the rug, and they're over, dude. The real ones will stand up. They will walk away from their family. They will go into war, and it's a spiritual war. You don't actually. I mean, you're not gonna get hurt, but you're gonna get tortured. You know, you're not gonna get maimed, but you're gonna get hurt. That type of shit. Like, you're gonna get hurt, but you're not gonna get maimed. You're not gonna like lose both legs and come back in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might already be in a wheelchair. Maybe we got some prosthetics for you or some fucking robot. Or maybe you like your wheelchair. I don't know. Maybe if you're suicidal, the guy out here who's suicidal, he's like, man, I just want to shoot myself. He's like homeless and shit. I'm like, duh. You're fucking junkie on the street, dude. That's your program. Like, can't you just break the program, go to the library and hang out with me and stuff? He's like, nah. I was like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go shut down the whole system now because it's real evil, right? And he's like, fuck. And then he's like, be careful. I'm like, wait, you're suicidal worried about my care? You're not even worried about your own care. Who the fuck are you? Then the next thing, he's saying he's suicidal, and I'm saying this is what I'm going to do to him, to the cops. This is what I'm going to do. I'm telling him, and he says, man, you're going to get killed, man. People get killed for that. And I'm like, why don't you sign up then? Aren't you suicidal? Why are you worried about me if you telling me that you planning on killing yourself? Duh. Dude, whose fault is that? Well, it's 50% your fault and 50% the other guy's fault. Who's the other guy? I don't know, the city, people who run the city. They just walk past this guy, human being, just like them. Just like, man, you're just a druggie, man. Like, we can arrest you for having the drugs, but we can't arrest you for shooting it? Nah, dude. I fucking rip you off the street. I give you a drug test. I put you in like a $10,000 a night, like awesome suite. Get you a massage, a haircut, new clothes, fucking bubble bath, you fucking clean food, all vegan, juice and everything. You detox for like 2-3 days. We watch you. We have the guns on board with the baseball bat, bust you in the, well, baseball bat's still too hard for you because we're trying to help you. How about bamboo stick? You get hit on the neck, the face, or the back. And back is the best place to get hit because face is more tender, dude. You get hit in the face and might get a permanent mark. It's funny when everybody gets their tattoos, like lots and lots of tattoos, they can't stop. They become addicted to it, like jerking off while they're getting their tattoo, for crying out loud. And they love it so much, you know, they just can't stop. Like I bet you people fuck and get tattoo each other while they're fucking. They like do it slow. They're like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. I'm gonna put a permanent mark on you. So all the people with no money, like let's say the people in the hood, the way the performance bonds work, they make sure that like black people, they don't have any father figure. So how many of those moms are like hoes? I remember I had a girlfriend that gave the kids up for adoption. She had like twins. She gave the kids up for adoption and went off and she got fucked. Like the night she dropped them off, it was like therapy for her or whatever. So it was just, you know, crazy sport fucking. It's like a sport. And, you know, they blink and they're like, wait, what just happened? Like, I just gave away 2 kids. I don't even know where they are. Are they safe? It's like, nope. Who cares? Like, you like, who fucked you? Like, what happened? Were they like in love with you and then you had the baby and they like left you like on a dime? It's kind of like that with the legal name fraud. When you find out it's illegal name fraud, whatever you got going on, you just got to like kind of leave it behind. You'll come back to it later, but it's not going to be with the same energy. It's not going to be like, you're not going to be trying to fuck your wife or your girlfriend. You're trying to like realize that you were with a fucking demon that's like legal name fraud possessed. And It's up to you to see if you can love them enough to tolerate them as they are and not as the fuck muppet that they were for you, as your fucking, fuck muppet baby popper. For real. Oh, yes, a crude way to say it. No, it's not. I gotta talk to everybody, dude. Talk to Kate. You'll learn. If you can't handle this, you ain't ever gonna make it, dude. You gotta sit through this whole fucking video. Think about it. You put yourself next to somebody who's like in Austria or Denmark, and they don't speak English, and the subtitles come out different. You know what I mean? I haven't done the subtitles for those countries yet. There's supposed to be people in those countries translating shit. You know? Like, everything is pretty much translated, but like, none of those people really showed up. I don't know what the stereotypes are, but the Chinese, the Jews, and the blacks, they have the most trouble. Even though black people, they seem to know the most about like the straw man and the shit, but they're the ones that go off with the Freemasons the most, which is the biggest hypocrite shit. Dude, y'all didn't go in there and infiltrate. Y'all went in there and shuck and jive. You should have gone in there, seen exactly what the fuck's going on, and then burn it down, you dumbasses. You're so stupid. But they initiate you in a certain way where they make sure you're enslaved by that legal name. There's no way you're getting out. Even if Wheel Whim came up to you and told you it's illegal to use a legal name, you'd be like, puh, and just walk away. Dude, that's instant death. You know that? You just haven't felt it yet. It's like going to happen. I promise. It's a guarantee that you will die, right? Yes, that's logical, right? One day, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much adrenochrome you have. Why hasn't anybody seen Tom Cruise? Dude, he's an adrenochrome vampire. He's like the head of their whole fucking covenant. Why do you think it's called the Coven? It's Coven of Witches and shit. It's Covenant. But I made a blood covenant with the Ten Commandments and to circumcised of heart and everything. The blood from Medusa's deck created two sons. In the anagogic, that's me and it's illegal. Okay? We got formed out of, like, because a child of something evil is not evil, doesn't have to be evil, but they still have that evil power. Do you understand? Which makes them even more deadly, and even more when they don't harm. When you put something out of its misery, you're not harming it. When you're putting something into misery, then you are. It's literally that simple, but you could get it mixed up if you didn't know. Like if you just guessed each time, and each time you guessed different based on how you were feeling, but you didn't even know the answer, and you didn't even really know you were just guessing. You know how multiple choices work? When you're in school and you're taking like multiple choices, they're scanning that on like a military level, scheming against you. They're looking at every fucking thing that you do, more than your parents. For crying out loud, they're probably scanning it. Like the way that the Akashic records work is like when you write something with your hand or touch anything, it sets off a fusion like in the grid. So they designed the grid to create evil fusion to create a dead heart, to suck your gold out of your heart. There's even more esoteric, crazier shit like what they really do with all the wastewaters of colleges and municipal buildings, and are they able to like filter it and run it through a proton collider and see what separate the P and the elements, and can they check the DNA from it, even if you had like 1 million pieces of DNA in the supply? Like if you had a big thing of piss and shit, could you tell 1 million people's piss and shit in there, all identify them exactly? Yes. Holy shit, what the fuck is this place? It's like a big petri dish. It's like a big fucking petri dish, flat earth type petri dish with a dome called your eyeball. Okay? And the whole world is your projection, like the fucking sun and the moon. Well, the moon was projected after you dying and falling into a physical body. Which is so real that you thought it was real, like the absolute. You thought that like it would just be over. You're just like, oh, if death happens, I would just cease to be, and I'm okay with that, and I'm just gonna keep doing legal name fraud. Logically, that doesn't work when you start to break it down. None of it works. None of legal name fraud works. It's totally insane. So you're fighting for every slave that ever fucking was a slave. You're fighting for every fucking child that's ever been harmed for no reason, which is a birth certificate. No child signed a fucking birth certificate. So what are they afraid of? They're afraid of me, what I did, and what the twins did. See, the twins got the judge to bow and broke the whole system, chopped off its head. I'm coming in with a steamroller to crush that serpent's head down, because the fangs, even though when the head's cut off, it could still bite you. Okay, so I'm stomping that thing out hard as fuck. Okay, and the only way to do that is to put everything else that's important in front of what your physical wants and needs are. It should be easy for the homeless people because they already don't have much, but they actually want the drugs more than they want the house. If they wanted the house as much as they want the drugs, they could get a spot. The problem is they go to get their Section 8 and they trash the Section 8 and they get busted there. It's a perfect fucking cockroach motel, you know. They catch, and then they pick on those people. Those people don't have legal aid. The public defender doesn't know about legal name fraud, which is insane. How can you not know about something after I tell you? Hey, dude, it's illegal to use a legal name. I've been telling everybody in the whole world for 5 years since I found out. That's the right thing to do. And yes, it takes about a year to totally dislodge from the legal name fraud insanity, where you still have compulsion. You still have compulsion, like, you know, sex dreams. Those last for about 2 years. You'll be doing everything right, and then all of a sudden you'll get one of those somehow, and then you'll backtrack and you'll see what kind of what you were actually thinking and why that thought got into your head in the first place and stuff, and you start to be more responsible about what you do. And the other account, the other YouTube that got taken down yesterday, probably doing me a favor, because I was really pissed off yesterday at some shit, like around the same time. So I told you like what it fucking is, and it was too real. Like, dude, you think getting a vertebrae popped out and getting hit in the back of the neck with a baseball bat is a good look? No, dude. I'm trying to scare the shit out of you so that you fucking holy shit. If I don't save myself, I'm gonna be a slave of a motel for life and then go to hell. That's all that's happening. They're paying you on debt. See, then when the cops figure out that the money that they're getting isn't even real, it's all debt based on the fraud. What do you do? You're doing free work, my bro, and you're doing it. You're thinking you're totally fucked. You'd be better off being a fucking vigilante and like taking them out. You start to see who's been playing you, but then you'd still be going to hell for that, because you'd be seeking vengeance. So you can think about taking them out, but then you can think about ways to take them out where you just bust them without even busting. You just point them out. Hey, I'm not gonna help you get away with this shit anymore. That's all. You see what I'm saying? There you go. It's illegal to use a legal name. Have a nice day.